Welcome back to another episode of our Wednesday Icon Talk. This is yours truly, your MC and Engineer's Excellency Dakar. And tonight is our WOP.
There it is.
And that stands for Woman of Power. And tonight we're interviewing our Dr. Janice Boss Chaplain. And she's the author of Code to Human Life Building Relationships, as well as a global distributor for ARDYSS International, and they focus on weight loss and shaping garments. And now, without any further ado, my Co-MC, please take it away.
Awesome. And I just could not wait to speak to this young lady. I mean, she is outstanding, the work that she's done in the community. And Dr. Janice Boss is making an impact both at the Prince George's County, Maryland, as well as she's done it in Jackson, Tennessee. Her outstanding service includes serving as a White House volunteer under President Obama's administration, reactivating the education in Blacks in Government chapter, ED Big at the U.S. Department of Education 2005, serving in the offices of just all the highest offices there at the Big Region 11. Additionally, she has represented Big in different conferences, the National Training Institute, and during the national conference has been the coordinator of many conferences for the Department of Education. She served as a vice president of ED Big, as well as she's coordinated the Tuskegee Airmen's first performance and appearance for the agency's annual Black History Month, along with all the work that she's done in the Greater Memphis area chapter of Big, as well as in the work that she's done in Jackson, Tennessee. She has won many first prizes in oratorical competitions. Just an outstanding winner in Toastmasters, as well as she's really helped to reactivate some of the old chapters that she served in. She's the author of a great book called Code to Human Life, Building Good Relationships. She did that in 2017. And she's also been co-authoring several other books with several other folks. She has worked in the state of Maryland, Order of Eastern Star. She has worked with the Supreme Grand Chapters of various great organizations. She's a member of Delta Sigma Theta, since 1973, and was honored to become a member while attending Lane College. Since her retirement from federal service in 2012, she's been an entrepreneur with ARDYSS Life International. It's not rocket science, it's body magic, baby. As a national health and wellness business consultant, she facilitates the practice of health and wellness globally. She received her Bachelor of Science degree in business education from Lane College. She went on to get her master's degree from Southwestern University in Washington, D.C. in 1984. And after 37 years of federal service, she retired from the U.S. Department of Education. She's a lifetime member of City of Praise Church in Landover, where she sings on the choir and has participated in prayer ministry. And most recently, she has received her honorary doctoral degree here at Global Over Days Seminary University, where she is getting ready to earn the position of assistant dean based on her activities with the university, starting with, of course, bringing along others like herself who need to be recognized, as well as taking our earned courses. We have many earned courses that they will be involved in, our entrepreneurial earned courses, our diplomas in chaplaincy, etc. So without further ado, I want to introduce Dr. Janice Boss Chaplain, or WOP.
There it is.
Woman of
Power. I am so excited today. Your Excellency, Chancellor Eubanks, and Your Excellency, Dakar. I am just so honored to be a part of this great institution, GODSU
Thank you
And
so
I will be marketing GODSU as I am marketing ARDYSS Life products.
Well, that is great to hear. And we're so happy that our Vice Provost, Dr. Matthew Fogg, made sure that he introduced you to us because he knew exactly what we were looking for, and it is you. So, Dr. Boss, what has been the key to your journey to success, not only with the federal government, not only as an author, but as a global entrepreneur distributing ARDYSS Life? Kind of tell us about that.
It has been a real great journey. I actually have been an artist for at least 10 years or more. And of course, if you don't know, this ARDYSS Life company has been around for over 30 years. And I am just so interested and I'm so focused on health and wellness. And this is a perfect time during this pandemic season with the coronavirus. And I just want everybody to be healthy because God gave us this temple and we have only one and we really need to take care of it. And so I am out here marketing every day, telling people about building up their immune system. And I think just being focused has really helped me to have a success on this life's journey. I believe in 3 principles. One is persistence, the other one is persevering, and the other one is performance. And as an entrepreneur, you must do all 3. And my goals, when I set goals, I am persistent and I am persevering and I am performing. And so with ARDYSS International, I really want to focus on that since I have been privileged and honored to get my doctorate, honorary doctorate from GODSU. And I just feel so ecstatic about that. And now I'm ready to go with this ARDYSS International. And I will go on to explain some things about ARDYSS International. Also, I'd like to say that I did publish a book called Code to Human Life. That was back in 2017, and I have a copy of that. You can go on Amazon and get that book. I'm also getting ready to publish a second book. It will be the sequel to the Code to Human Life. And I do talk somewhat about the ARDYSS Life supplements that will help you stay healthy. I do talk about that in my book. I also published another book where I was one of 7 authors. It's called Writing is Essential. And I know with GODSU, that's important, being able to write. Yeah. And in order to get that great honorary doctorate, or if you decide to attend GODSU and just get the training that they have to offer, because they do have lots and lots of training. And right now I'm going to tell you a little bit about ARDYSS International in the products. And also, I would like for everybody to know that health is your wealth. If you do not have good health, I don't care what industry you're in, I don't care what career you're in, you will not be successful if you don't have good health. And so I tell everybody to focus on your health. And also 3 John, the 1st chapter, say above all things, God wished for your soul to prosper and for you to be in good health. And so I also remind people of that scripture so that they can know that God wished for you to be in good health. To begin with, ARDYSS Life has a 2-step system. One is the nutritional products. And the other one is garments. We have many, many garments, but our flagship garment is our body magic. And I'm going to show this to you. And you will never, ever, ever forget it if you are fortunate enough, which hopefully you will be after you get my contact information about the body magic. Most people who try on the body magic do not want to take it off, and it will reduce you 2 to 3 dress sizes once you have it on. And most people just love that. And I recall when I was growing up, my parents, and I must give honor to them today as well, they always believed in their daughters. When they would become a certain age, you had to wear a, I would call it body magic. When you got to be a teenager, that was a must. But as we grew into adulthood, most people were not wearing the garments anymore. And so I am so happy that artists have these garments and we can begin to share them. And they are being shared around the world. And GODSU also has people all over the world. And I'm sure some of them have probably experienced some of these garments that we have. And so I would like for you to first start with the garment. And then after you start with the garment, which will in months, I recall when I first started in this company called ARDYSS International as an entrepreneur, I was probably a 20, size 20. And after about 90 days, after wearing the body magic, and then of course, I was using the flagship product, the Lviv juice, and the Lviv juice is just, it's just a jewel. And it will work from the inside out to reduce your weight, to even make you healthy. It'll energize you. It has all fruits in it. It has the noni berries, which is good for inflammation. And I do have some noni juice here. We have the acai berries, which are good for just building your immune system, helping you to become just energetic, and it just heals you inside out. And I am 70 years old. I'm not on any medication at all, no medication. And I know it is because of these ARDYSS Life products. And I have been consuming the Lviv juice for over, I'll say at least 10 years. And I drink it every single morning. I do not miss consuming this Lviv juice. And it also has mangosteen berries in it, goji berries. It has pomegranate berries in it. And it's just a great, great juice to consume, supplement.
Can you read the vitamins on the back? Do you have the vitamins?
Yes. The vitamins you have, okay. And it doesn't have, people are concerned about sugar. And this only has 2 grams of sugar. And it takes in the berries, you know, with the berries always usually taste good. So you don't have to worry about a bad taste or anything like that. And it's more, it tastes to me more like strawberries. We have vitamin C, and vitamin C is so important for all of us right now. I also do my vitamin C, even though we have the vitamin C in here, and this helps so much. And I also have my son to consume this every single morning because he has to go to work and he's around people who have who are fighting against the coronavirus. And so he consumes this as well. We also have the potassium in here. It's 52 grams of that. We have very little sodium in here. and we have 1 gram of protein in here. And I think the most potent vitamin is vitamin C. And then these berries that are mixed in this flagship juice or supplement, it really just does everything to your body. And so you can just take this Lviv juice and you can just live off of this Lviv juice. And I remember when I first started drinking the Lviv juice, and I wanted to just be healthy. And I have always focused on my health, but I wanted to remain healthy throughout my life. And I didn't want to live in a doctor's office. And so I began to drink this drink, and it also energizes your metabolism, so you lose weight automatically. And I didn't realize that, you know, you get supplements and they tell you that it will do A, B, C, and D. However, you say, oh, well, it probably will not do that. And I was just drinking the juice, not thinking it was going to do anything. And I recall going to work, and one of my coworkers said, Janice, you need to buy you some more clothes because your clothes are getting too big for you. And I was just amazed. And so I wished I had my picture to show you, but I didn't. It's where I had lost over, I would say, I can't even tell you how much I had weighed, but I went down 3 sizes, and I have never gone back up to those 3 sizes again. So the Lviv juice, you will not regret it. You could just get the Lviv juice and it would just keep you healthy. You would lose weight with it. And during this pandemic season, all of us really need something to build up our immune system. And it's very good for your immune system. And it also lowers your blood pressure. If you have diabetes, it will help you with your diabetes. And so it's just all around. It helps you with, even if you have high uric acid, it will even help you with that. And the next supplement that I love is the core calcium. And I'm sure most of you have heard during this pandemic season that you do need vitamin D in your system. And if you do have the coronavirus, or if you are diagnosed as having the coronavirus, if you make sure that your immune system is built up and you have plenty of vitamin D in your system, you will not have as difficult time as some people have who immune system is not built up. And I also have to do a disclaimer as well. I'm not a doctor and I'm not a nurse, and these products have not been approved by the FDA, which FDA does not approve supplements anyway. If you go to GNC, you will not see any label or anything on the supplements where the FDA has approved those supplements. And so I want everybody to know that. And back to the core calcium with the vitamin D in it, and I'll share with you some other vitamins that it has in it. It has vitamin A, it has vitamin C, it has vitamin D, it has vitamin E in it, it has the calcium in it, and of course it has zinc, selenium, and you know selenium is very good for your iodine. Most of us, I know, I don't eat much salt anymore, hardly any salt. And so you need that iodine for your thyroids. And a lot of people end up a lot of times with cancer of the thyroid because they are not getting enough iodine. So selenium is very good for you to have in your diet. And we have potassium, and so that's also good. But with the core calcium, it helps to keep your bones and your joints tight, and it keeps them healthy. And that's the problem that so many people are having now, not just middle age or not just elderly, it is young people. And I talk to a lot of young people between 30 and 50 years old, and they are having joint problems at that early age. And so I always tell them about the core calcium, and especially when you get to be in your 60s and 70s, you probably will have joint problems, but this will help you not to have joint problems. So I always keep this core calcium on hand, and I take that not every day, but at least several times a week.
This is
And
outstanding. This is outstanding. And do you have the Noni juice there?
yes, I have the Noni Juice, and Noni Juice is very good for inflammation. If you have any inflammation in your body, it's good. Now, a lot of people think about the taste. When they taste, and it doesn't taste like strawberries, or it has a bitter taste, so you probably going to only want to take just a little bit of it, but it's a super fruit as well. In fact, this weekend I will be delivering the Noni Juice to some people because it is very good for this pandemic as well. And it does so many things, and I'm going to see it doesn't have much sugar in it, but it has the noni berries, and the noni berries are just known to be super fruits too. And that's what I like about the Lviv juice, because the Lviv juice has noni in it as well. But pure noni, I have not had so much noni juice ordered until this pandemic. Now I just can hardly keep it on hand because a lot of people are ordering this noni juice. So I would advise the noni juice as well.
That is amazing. And Dr. Boss, His Excellency Dakar wants to say something in terms of a testimony.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, I personally lost a lot of weight using the ARDYSS body garment, as well as I took the supplements as well, the ARDYSS supplements.
How much did you lose?
So I lost total 50 pounds. Yeah,
Great. Fantastic. And I noticed too that people that go into the hospital with the coronavirus, and it's just so many people that I know now who have had the coronavirus, the more weight you have on, it seems as though the more devastating it is to your body. And so that's the reason why it is so important to have your weight under control now. I have just observed that for people who have had the coronavirus and who have really lived through it. But it's really a great. ARDYSS Life is just, I would say, for me, one of the greatest health and wellness companies that I have ever been involved in. In fact, it's almost the only one, even though I have always been interested in health and wellness throughout my life, because I said I want to live and take care of this temple as long as I can. And so if you saw my living room right now, it is stocked with plenty of health and wellness products.
That's beautiful, beautiful. And you look so young. That's the thing, you look so young. Tell me, how has being a part of GODSU affected you? And tell us a little bit about your graduation.
Okay. You wouldn't believe this, but it is so true. Since I have been a part of GODSU family, God has just been doing miracles for me. It's just unbelievable. And I said, I believe it's that the faith community, I believe that has something to do with it. And I have just been truly blessed. And I said, it's just like anointing is just pouring down on me since I have been a part of GODSU, because you have so many just people who are believers of God. And I listen sometimes to the prayer in the morning when I am available, and I just be praising the Lord. So it has really helped me in my life. And also even with the doctorate, that's been such a blessing as well. And when I'm in so many organizations, Toastmasters, I'm the president of a Toastmasters club. I'm the assistant treasurer of Blacks in Government at the regional level. And so I tell them about, I just received my doctorate from GODSU, and they're just excited too. And that was just back in December. And so I said, with all of this happening to me now, and I said, GODSU will not regret that I am a family member, I'm an alumni, because I will really be marketing GODSU. And I already have someone who is very interested in becoming a part of this great institution. So it has really impacted my life, and I'm just looking forward to it impacting GODSU as well, through me and through others. And I was telling someone today that I hope that I can break a record in having the most doctors out of GODSU institution.
All right, wonderful. And remember, we have all those entrepreneur classes. We put on 3,000 new classes as of January. And so we have so many courses for those who need to be educated, especially in entrepreneurship and finessing what you're doing already. So we are ready and willing to uplift and elevate and promote you and other GODSU students, but they need to know, how can they reach you? Email, phone number, website. Please tell them.
Good question. I can give you my email is jbdiva1@verizon.net. Now that's J as in John, B as in boss, D as in David, I as in India, V as in Victor, A as in Albert, the number 1@verizon.net. That's my email address. And then on Facebook, you can just research me and as Janice Boss, and I will come up. You can also, for my book, you can go to Amazon.com and you will find me on Amazon. Actually, it's Amazon.com, Code to Human Life, Building Good Relationships. Also, ARDYSS Life, if you're looking for me on ARDYSS Life website, it's www.ardysslife.com 78781199. And I'll repeat that, www.ardysslife.com /78781199. And that's how you can reach me regarding the ARDYSS Life products. And you can contact me by email for anything that you are interested in.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Dr. Boss. And as you know, you're one of our top volunteers with bringing in others to take advantage of our earned courses, as well as those who are icons in your other offerings. So I'm going to hand you over at this time to my handsome co-host who styled me today. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So I know he was responsible for your jacket as well. So without further ado, His Excellency Dakar, take us away.
And I must get a red jacket. I have to get a red jacket for my Delta.
Need my red one, because I have at least 4 of those.
That's right.
We're ready to go. Just order them through the Dakar marketing tools.
Yes, yes.
So now let's get started with our top outstanding global workers. We have Designate Dr. Danny Porte, who is the CEO of Professional Management Enterprises.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Danny Porte with Professional Management Enterprises, Inc. We are a service-disabled, veteran-owned small business headquartered in Indianapolis, Indiana. We provide professional services to include human capital staffing support, information technology staffing support, call center and physician staffing support, nationwide. We have roughly 350 employees working in 28 states, to include Puerto Rico and Guam. Some of our clients to date include Anthem, Humana, Department of Homeland Security, NASA, EPA, Census Bureau, just to name a few. Again, we've been doing this now for 15 years, and I'm excited to be here today. I can be reached at dportee, P-O-R-T-E-E, at pme-indy.com. I was referred to this organization from Dr. Nate Kauser, so I'm very excited to learn more and become a part and see how I can add value to GODSU.
Thank you.
And we have the following helping with administrative work. We have our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Moore-Eubanks, and Chaplain, and he is the CEO of Global Alliance Technical Services. We have Dr. Janice Boss, Chaplain, who's the author of Code to Human Life, Building Good Relationships, and is an ARDYSS International Global Distributor, and they focus on health, they focus on weight loss, and they focus on shaping garments.
I would first of all like to thank again His Excellency Dakar and Her Excellency Chancellor Eubanks. I would like to thank them. And again, I am part of ARDYSS Life International. We have many, many testimonies about our health and wellness supplements. And I invite you to contact me at jbdiva1@verizon.net. And I also invite you to also contact me at www.ardysslife.com 7878-1199. And you can also take a look at those products once you go to the website. I'm sure you'll be interested in our supplements, which is our nutritional products. And also they can contain many vitamins. And I'm sure you will be interested in the reshaping garments. And we have reshaping garments for both men and women. And you will never regret it. Janice, Dr. Janice Boss.
And in addition, she's our WOP,
There it is.
Woman of Power today. So
Yes,
ensure
right.
that you listen to all our earlier advice. Thank you so much. Thanks, Dr. Boss.
Thank you.
And we have helping with being a paralegal, Director, Her Excellency Cairo D.R. Eubanks, UNCSR CLC CEC Chaplain, who's CEO of Cairo Speaks, Cairo Writes. And we have helping with public relations for GODSU, our Dean Imam Dr. Salahuddin Muhammad, Chaplain, who's the founder of Muhammad's Marriage and Relationship Services.
All right. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. So happy to be with you today. It's been a pleasure, always a pleasure to be with GODSU and the family of GODSU. I'm becoming more and more drawn to it in terms of what it is that GODSU stands for, in terms of value, in terms of vision and mission. So I'm thankful to His Excellency Dakar and Her Excellency Diane Eubanks. I love you guys. You guys are, right here with me. Yeah. So with my business, as slow as it is, we are working with families and singles and individuals interested in being married, trying to work with them because premarital counseling or premarital coaching is very important today. And then we also know that people are having a lot of problems. So we are here to help them with Muhammad's Marriage and Relationship Services. And of course, the things that I'm doing with GODSU as a professor, as the Dean of Islamic Studies, as a board member, So I'm busy with GODSU. I'm telling you, I'm like wrapped up in it. And you got to be in it to win it. So that's what I'm talking about. So I'm so thankful for you guys. I really am. Love you. Thank you. Oh, to get in touch with me, yes. 914-475-2605. Again, 914-475-2605. And you can go to my website that's under construction, but you can go there, imamsalauddin.com. And his designee, Dr. Danny Porte, welcome aboard. I look forward to working with you too. Thank you so much.
That's outstanding. And we love, love, love you, Imam Dr. Salahuddin, and so excited that you are coming on to assist with our Speakers Bureau, with our events coming up, with building out Islamic studies, and making sure that everyone knows that GODSU is a home to all, and we live by our motto. What's our motto? One race human,
Yes.
in one space earth with one embrace, which is love. So we love you all. So I'm going to hand you back to His Excellency Dakar. Take it away.
Yes, thank you. We also have helping with the GODSU app, Miss Black Florida Talented Teen, the Miss Black USA title holder for the Sunshine State, Sudan A.L. Eubanks, who's the CEO of Sudan Dolls Games and Apps. And we have the following ladies helping with NFFI-JA, attorney Andrea Moore Esquire, who's a GODSU Jamaica spokesperson for NFFI-JA. Also Natalie Moore, who is GODSU Jamaican spokesperson, as well as a member of NFFI-JA. And we have Elsie Penny Cook, who is a part of Worldtron JA, helping with public relationships for GODSU. Apostle Dr. Adrian Jackson Chaplain, who's the president and founder of Global Expert Solutions LLC, as well as a co-host for the God Success Teach and Pray, member of the God Success Teach and Pray. Assistant Dean, Reverend Dr. Leo Pickett Chaplain, who's the CEO of Leo's Worship and Praise. Assistant Dean, Reverend Dr. Lilithia Davis Chaplain, who's the CEO and founder of Dior to Live in Overflow, as well as attorney Reverend Dr. Folashade Esther Adeyemi Chaplain, who's the CEO of Listening Ears, God and Ours. We have minister, psalmist Tracy Scott Chaplain, who's the CEO of It's a Wrap, Headdress and Accessories, as well as Admin Inc., Admin Execs Inc., as well as Danzel in Defense, Independent Consultant. And we have GODSU Administrative Assistant, Her Excellency, Dr. Arlene Spann Chaplain, who's the founder of Arlene Sweats. And we have God Success Teach and Pray co-host, Assistant Dean, Dr. Cecilia Wilson-Smith Chaplain, who's the founder of the Strong Sisters of Strength Ministries, Inc. And we have who nominated Destined Dr. Danny Porte to us, Assistant Dean, Dr. Nathaniel Kauser, Jr. Chaplain, who's the author, founder, and CEO of Infusion HF 70 Plus LLC. We have Assistant Dean, Dr. Richard D. Miles, Sr. Chaplain, who's the CEO, as well as Chairman and founder of the Minor Football League. And as you know, you have myself, and I help with administrative work. And I am yours truly, your MC and engineer, His Excellency Dakar, and I'm Director of Operations here at GODSU, as well as the CEO of Dakar Marketing Tools. And we are an international graphic and printing company providing you with all of your marketing needs to help you and your company grow. Our popular products are GODSU rings, we have GODSU pins, GODSU African American History Bibles that you see here. We also do magazine that you see myself and our Chancellor holding up. And we have over 300 pages, and it's featuring the outstanding workers that are on the call today. And also we have banners, flyers, branded golf shirts, branded jackets that you see myself, the Chancellor, Imam Salahuddin. We have our WOP.
Boss, there she is.
Yes, our woman
Dr.
of power,
Boss.
Dr. Boss. She's also wearing hers as well. And we also do digital business cards as well as printed business cards. And we turn your brick and mortar into an e-commerce platform. And we also have a class that we want to make sure you register for. While it's still open, we're going to be teaching you how to use Zoom and how to use Zoom skills and turn it into money.
That's right.
And now, without any further ado, we have helping with being GODSU Chancellor. And you know, she didn't found the university, we all wouldn't be here right now. And she founded our shows as well, the God Success Teach and Pray and Wednesday Icon Talk, which you're watching now. That is GODSU Chancellor, the Right Honorable Her Excellency, Reverend Dr. Diane Moore-Eubanks, JD Chaplain. Without any further ado, please take it away.
Wow, what a long name. But I just would like to extend a special appreciation to each and every one of you listening under the power of my voice, because that's what it's about. It's about lifting up each other. It's about promoting. It's about empowering. It's about ensuring that people know that there are other people who are doing great work. Everything is not about entertainers. Everything is not about singing and dancing. Sometimes you just have to go out in the community and do good works and help others. And that's what we're really featuring here today. Both our women of power as well as our 20 top volunteers are giving selflessly to build God's kingdom. And so we are so grateful to them. I want to extend special appreciation to our GODSU board, our GODSU leaders, who this week have made some great pledges as to what they're going to do to lift up the school. We're excited. In addition to that, nearly all of them are listed here in our top 20 volunteers. So that you just can't stop good people from doing great things. So thank you, all of you, for volunteering all those hours, especially those who have provided the names, emails, and phone numbers of referrals, because GODSU is grateful for the opportunity to add more workers of God to our database. If there are more workers, then we can spread the load, we can spread the work. So thank you for taking on that mantle so we can register all these great people for our educational programs here at GODSU. And I am Her Excellency Reverend Dr. Diane, and I am your humble servant here at GODSU. I want to make sure that I empower you, I help you, I promote you, I elevate you, and let you know all that you need to do to walk in your definite purpose. Along with being Chancellor here, I'm also the Provost of our Christian chaplaincy programs, as well as our entire seminary programs, where we have our courses in theology and divinity. I'm also pleased in our GODSU curriculum to add over 3,000 new courses as of this January. We're so pleased because it would not have been done without our board advisors and our board members getting together and ensuring that we have people to take GODSU to the next level. So a special thank you to Dr. Danny Porte, a special thank you to Assistant Dean, our special assistant deans who have helped us to put this in place. I'm also on the executive board of the Minor Football League, which is the only developmental football league that feeds into the NFL, and that is led by none other than Dr. Richard Miles. I'm also the first female to have acquired a professional football franchise, which is the Fort Lauderdale 49ers. And so we're very, very pleased with that. Yay! Woohoo! That's right. Women have muscles too. We get to work. We get to work. So so very pleased and honored to be able to do that. I'm also a licensed financial service advisor with Invita Financial Network, where we show you how money works. We show you how to plan for your retirement. So if you have employees, if you need key person insurance, or you need employees to learn more about how to prepare themselves so they are ready for retirement, about annuities, please give myself and Dr. Woollis-Eubanks a call. We'll be sure to help you with that. I'm also the president of the United Nations NGO New Future Foundation, Inc., the Jamaica chapter. We're on our way down with infusion HF70 plus, Dr. Nathaniel Kauser and others to provide hand sanitizers, computers, as well as solar calculators and nutritional water to children in need in Jamaica. So we will tell you more about when that's going to happen. So with that said, we have some wonderful courses coming up. You have to sign up with His Excellency Dakar for his turning Zoom into money, making Zoom profitable. You have to face it. This pandemic is going to last for a while, but I want to let you know that in this pandemic, more billionaires are being formed than at any time before, because folks are finding solutions to problems. Right. Okay. Here at GODSU, we don't have any competition. What we do is we collaborate. We compile our intelligence, we compile our knowledge, and we help each other. That's what we do. So if you are looking for that type of environment, that's what we do here. So don't give up. Find innovative ways. As you see, Dr. Boss, she said she's doing better at her business than any time before. And just so you know, Imam, doctor, people need you. So we need to make sure you're on here all the time. Their marriages breaking up over this, over these types of pandemics, and people not used to being in the same space together than ever before. So they need you. So guys, save your marriages, save your family relationships, and call this man. It's important. It's very, very important. So with that said, I want to encourage you all to listen to the messages we have that are coming after this. And remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. That's right. Make sure you do that and share this with everyone. And please listen to our messages, and please sign up for our courses, particularly the Action 2.0 with Dr. Michael V. Roberts. That's right. Please make sure you're on. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Global Ovid Day Seminary and University GODSU is a 501c3 interfaith e-learning Global Florida Department of Education Commission of Independent Studies approved degree issuing religious institution of higher learning under Florida Statute 1005.061F in Miramar, Florida, a suburb of Fort Lauderdale suburbs. Our curricula include programs like our theology diploma, bachelor's, master's, and PhD programs, which are designed for students called to the ministries of teaching and preaching. Program enrollees include pastors, evangelists, missionaries, and laypersons. Our additional courses: Entrepreneurial Studies, premier self-development courses on wealth building. We also offer a mini course for youth, the Junior Ambassador Youth Public Speaking, to gain professional and personal skills. Chaplaincy Diploma, Love and Spiritual Interfaith and Christian programs. Chaplains are trained, certified leaders attached to either a religious and/or non-religious institution or organization. Cybersecurity IT courses. Our licensed instructor has a 95% pass rate compared to the 30% national average for CompTIA accredited courses, such as Security Plus and Network Plus. 40% of our alum who've gone through our prestigious GODSU honors programs have also previously matriculated through their earned doctorate programs. Our alum include physicians, ambassadors, statesmen and stateswomen, icons and billionaires, religious leaders, titans in business, global philanthropists such as Ambassador of Ghana to the United States, His Excellency Dr. Bafor A.J. Bewa, Ambassador of Nigeria to the United States, His Excellency Dr. Sylvanus Nusufor, Billionaire Builder and Dean, His Excellency Dr. Michael V. Roberts, former Maritime Minister, Government of Nigeria, Honorable Dr. Leke Olawale, President of Fraser Net and Fraser Nation and Power Networking Conference, Dean, His Excellency Dr. George Fraser. Our world-class and esteemed professors include Attorney Her Excellency Reverend Dr. Diane Moore-Eubanks, PhD, Chancellor, Physician Dr. Eric Bizetsky, Clinical Health and Nutrition and GODSU Medical Expert, Physician Her Excellency Rhoda Makinde, PhD, Chief Medical Doctor, GODSU, Medical Missions. Dean Michael V. Roberts, JD, PhD, Dean of Entrepreneurship Studies. Dean George Fraser, PhD, Personal Development Studies. Dean Kyra Eubanks, Dean of Junior Ambassador. Professor Willis Eubanks, PhD, Dean of Cybersecurity Program. Professor Reverend Dr. Joseph Hickman, Associate Professor, Theology Program. Professor Imam Dr. Talib Sharif, Professor Interfaith Program and Chaplaincy. Professor Reverend Dr. William Blake, Theology Program Curriculum Development. Professor His Excellency Dakar Ethical